World EX returned to the Oval of Indianapolis for the first time since 2023, including new community member Prix from Portugal, while Robin Hay has become a full-time entry for TV racing. Race On founder and CEO Franco Chiocchetti was guest of the latest Biz Talk, giving valuable advice for young engineers. Single car qualifying saw three-time World EX champion Julius Martin capture his first pole position since exactly 1 year ago, beating Chris Overend by just 0.003 seconds. This ended a streak of 8 pole positions in a row for Devin Browner, who qualified third. Both the sprint and the feature race provided entertaining racing as usual at Indianapolis. Robin Hay started the reversed grid sprint from pole position, maintaining the lead early on. Two-time Indy winner Nicholas Hillebrand passed Hay, but the entire field stayed close together as tyre saving played an important role. The first cars entered the pits for the mandatory tyre change as early as lap 6, with Robin Hay following on lap 7 and most of the other cars on lap 8. A slow stop dropped Nico Hillebrand behind Devin Browner and Jarno Wiese as those three drivers worked together to catch another group of 3 cars which had stopped early. It didn't take long for the overcut to work. When the two groups mixed up with 5 laps to go, Jarno Wiese and Julius Martin made slight contact, putting them both in the wall and out of contention for victory in the sprint.
Unlucky, guys.
Replays show that Martin had touched the wall slightly and lost speed, allowing Wiese to get alongside him. Their contact was later deemed an unfortunate racing incident by race control. With the leading group reduced to 4 cars, Browner and Hillebrand worked together, passing Robin Hay and Stefan Volter before fighting hard on the final lap. Browner was able to beat his good old friend by just 0.008 seconds, delivering the closest finish in World EX history.
Oh, yes!
A last-lap battle for P4 between Thomas Vogt and Chris Overend ended with a déjà vu for the latter, who crashed at exactly the same place as 2 years ago, also collecting Bodo Kraling, who, however, had been running 1 lap down due to an issue during his pit stop. The result of a frantic sprint, with Robin Hay completing the podium in his debut race for TV racing, and his teammate Thomas Vogt scoring his best result of the season right behind him. The race was no less exciting, with pole sitter Julius Martin taking the lead right at the start. Chris Overend passed him for the lead on lap 2 and was able to keep P1 just before the first of the mandatory 2 rounds of pit stops. Julius Martin's horrible day went from bad to worse when he lost positions after a slight kiss from Devin Browner on the start-finish straight before being handed a drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
I speeded. Race is over.
T17 E-Speed teammates Chris Overend and Stefan Volter elected to stop on lap 10, with Devin Browner and Jarno Wiese pitting 1 lap later. Nicholas Hillebrand had pitted even earlier and had no answer to the cars behind, running on fresher tyres. Chris Overend regained the lead before Devin Browner and Jarno Wiese both passed him, giving each other slipstreams and aero push. Nicholas Hillebrand opened the second round of pit stops 2 laps earlier than Devin Browner and Jarno Wiese. The undercut did not work for Hillebrand as Browner and Wiese passed them 5 laps from the end. Wiese was able to pass both of them with a daring move on the outside of turn 3 on the same lap and looked set to score his second World EX victory. While Nicholas Hillebrand started to struggle massively with tyre wear, also dropping behind Chris Overend, we witnessed a thrilling final shootout for P1. Visa chose the inside line on the back straight on the final lap. That probably was a mistake, as Devin Browner was able to use the slipstream of the to-be-lapped Julius Martin, which eventually allowed him to keep Visa easily at bay on the start-finish straight.
Congrats, Devin, for winning Devin Cup.
What do you mean?
Devin Browner came close to be defeated twice this time, but his masterclass eventually allowed him to keep his winning streak alive and further extend his World Championship lead.
Let's go.